So as you can see on the screen, I got the fastest big man jump shot with the cleanest timing. Look at it. Look at the release speed. We didn't go all the way down like we did on the other jump shots. We got the Kevin Love bass on. Hit that like if you supporting. I mean, a lot of people secret watching. If you just coming to get the gems and just dip, that's cool. If you want to see the channel expand and help OG reach many, hit that like. Now, a lot of people were surprised when I was on stream and I was spraying with AD because he got a 75 I think I'm shooting with right now. And for a lot of people, that's tough to shoot with. A lot of people can't even shoot with the 80s and the 85s. And it's because it's about shot selection, high skill shot selection. Now, you gotta always remember, sometimes when you are big, it's gonna depend on the pass your PG gives you and then the time and space that you have between the defender. Depending on the badges and how the game is going, as you guys see me taking layups at first and then I start shooting mid-game while the mathematics system is high. We already got takeover. You have to learn how to balance yourself and shoot within. People don't never get what I be meaning by it, but like, take your layup. You don't always try to force shots on your big. Shoot the high selection shots. Get comfortable doing that. Then the shooting is going to become more easier. You see how I'm just stopping there with take? I know I got the space between them. He's backed off. 75. You see, I'm telling you, it goes to an 80. It goes to an 80. We get sharp take on this build. Type in 80 build. People ask for it. People wondering how I'm getting the sharp take on this build. And he got the crazy defense and just like a center build. How do you get that? Then you got the handle. I got the handle on at least a 70 ball handle. Like, that's tough for a center. Like, oh, look how I'm moving. Ooh. Ooh, momentum cross. Ooh, stop. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, man. Y'all see what I'm doing? That's what the 70 ball control can do that people sleep on. They don't understand. It's 70. That's like a C grade. You gotta hold on now. C ain't bad. And how you use the C matters. See, I'm using this C. Ooh, look at this. Cross. Oh, man. That little hezzy. That little stop hezzy to the momentum cross. Look at this. The quick stop. Escape. And you see how you have to hold your timing. That's one thing I'm realizing in this game is like it's a certain timing that you have to hold on each shot that you shoot in 2K. Each jump shot, the timing is different. The release speed, the blend that you have matters. One thing that I noticed that they ain't saying that the devs is crazy for, Mike Wayne, Ronnie, or whoever else, everybody, y'all are crazy. See, but I get it too. It's like they kind of throwing people in the Hunger Games field in the wild, and you don't really know what to do, and you just got to figure it out for yourself. But I'm giving y'all the gems right now. Literally, A+. It don't matter. I feel like the best that matters is the time and impact. That's the best. The time and impact is the best thing. Everything else doesn't even really matter. You see how I can go down on my speed all the way on certain jump shot releases that I have done in numerous videos. I mean, a few jump shot videos that you guys have seen, right? But I can still have like a B release speed. And it's like, whoa, hold on. I put my release speed, I put my jump shot speed all the way down. So I'm going to make a super deep detail. This one is just about shot selection and how I'm shooting high shot selections with a 75 and getting greens. Some people are like, yo, damn, I can't even shoot with an 80. I got a 90. I can't even shoot really good. Like, because they threw off the timer for each jump shot. Some jump shots, you really want to watch how the animation looks. That's really like how deep I want to get, just because like how they said it's all about gestures this year. The gesture you're actually making. Trust me, you really want to just look at how the jump shot plays out. Like that shot that he shot right there, who knows what time and impact he could have. But then it depends on your shooting as well, your attribute stat as well. You see how it's so much trickery this year, so much like, damn, hold on now. Can have this super good stat, but the timing, I don't got my timing down packed. I don't got my timing synced together, so I can't really use it the way I want to. But then you see somebody else using a 75 like this, it won't make that much sense to you. It's like, you gotta start scratching your head a little bit. Shot selection, the badges you're running, knowing the timing, that's another key factor. We always gotta throw that in there. I always be saying, oh, the timing, knowing the timing. I'm shooting on early, right? Shooting on early. Then you gotta understand the jump shot you got on. Time and impact, defensive immunity. Let me take that back. Time and impact. Matter of fact, let me take it all back. It all matters in a way. It's just the right blend. You trying to find the right blend, depending on how players contest you, depending on how fast you want to get up off the ground. It all matters in certain circumstances. You see most players with high shooting get like the A's across the board. So you got to understand where you want to place your A's at when you get a build lower than, like, once you're at 80 and going down from there, 80, 85, you got to start realizing where do you want to place your A's at. Because when you don't go with a high jump shot release, it's like you don't get off the ground really high. So your shot kind of could be a little different, and that's a whole different timing. You understand? But then when you blend it properly and you kind of have like B, you see how this shot is B, and then time of impact A, you get more of a smoother playing out custom jump shot, where it's not like changing the animations up so much when you're shooting certain shots. Different timing. Remember, they say when defenders are coming closer to you, the shot timing speeds up. So it's like you have to be aware of that while you're playing. And if you're, sometimes a lot of players, they're not aware of that. They're expecting their jump shot just to be the same thing. So you have to start focusing and getting yourself used to all these different muscle memories. Learning that when your shot timing speeds up, you have to release a little bit earlier when it speeds up, meaning when they're coming closer to you. It's still like you have to hold your time and still release it, but it's just like a tad bit earlier. You don't hold it too long. So it's a lot of things that change. And then it's like when you're wide open, it's kind of like a normal release, and it's kind of a little bit slower, and you got to time your shot, like timely. You got to time it well. So it's a lot of differences that is changing the game with shooting that people do not realize. It's not just like one timing anymore, like how 22 was, and you seen in 22, everybody was just shooting easily on any type of build. They actually balance the shooting now to where it's like, okay, if you don't have this shooting ability, your arms ain't this, like you're not past this level, you're combining these shots and you got this type of grade, we're going to change your timing up on certain shots when you're getting contested, all that. So if like you're not reaching these green windows and timing it precisely, you're going to miss more time. Even when you wide open, like, man, you don't got certain badges, hey, you're getting hit. They're not playing this year. So you see good shooters, but then you will also see very bad shooters, the shooters that you can bait. And then what's also super crucial too that they changed with this game is that when you're pump faking or when you're trying to go into your shot, if you don't have a smooth jump shot, it's like you're gonna get a certain sluggish movement to where if you hesitate on your jump shot, you could potentially miss even more. Now look, y'all see how I had takeover almost damn near, right? I could just start spraying from that point because I'm getting blocks, boards, playing defense. That all helps you be able to shoot because your grade is going to go up. Your takeover meter is like you getting hot. You gotta always look at it like it's like a certain meter, like you're just an energy meter. Even when you don't have it yet, you have to look at it that way and understand your stats are risen when that bar is up there. Because once you get hot, what are you able to unlock? Takeover. Now I get sharp takeover, so that means my shooting is super boosted, correct? Because I got takeover. Look at this. You see how the shot speeds up in the mid-range? Even the mid-ranges are different. Y'all understand this? The mid-ranges are different. So 2K's new contest system is different. That's why they have the badge in the game guard up. And when you have that badge, it's like a badge. It's a skill badge. So you know when players are not contesting you properly, you know to still just hold your timing and shoot. If he's coming late contesting and you got certain stats, attributes. Look at this. You see how the timing speeds up right here? Different. Versus then when you're dribbling and you stop and then you shoot, timing changes. That's all for skill to throw players off. You understand what I'm saying? Throw you off. That's how a company says, how can we make the game skill based? Okay, change the timings up. Yeah, people will get it down packed, but real skilled shooters will definitely be a little bit more advanced than the others. Look how I stop and shoot. You see how the timing is different versus than that midi right there? That's what it is this year. They know that stick spammers, like you just spamming your stick like this. You just hear me? Spamming your stick to get to a position and stop and shoot. The time gonna be different. So your thumb, the way you gonna have to press X. This is just real science for me, like real life science. The way you gotta take your finger off the analog stick and press X, and then you're tired at that, and then you gotta time it properly. Then it's a different time, and boom, throws you off right there, boom. So you're gonna have to learn stick skill to really understand it. Okay, boom, I got the right crossover. You see, I do the crossover right here, boom. Let my foot go back. Okay, I'm set, boom. Then you take the shot. You gotta realize like how contestant is in this game. You gotta really slow yourself down. There's no stop and go. I realized I'm like, yo, there's no stop and go, and it's like depend on your ball handle is really like how you stop, and then you really gotta do quick stop animations. Like they ain't make it really bad, but it's like you really gotta make sure you stop and place yourself properly before you shoot. Alright, so these are just slight gems, man. Listen, I'm gonna drop a huge video on the jump shot creator showing you guys how just the jump shots is, how it's changed, how each jump shot got different animations, which one you want to go with for your certain attribute. It's very key because certain ones is tricky, and it's like A's. Just because you got A minus, that don't mean anything. It doesn't matter all the time. Sometimes it's better to have a shot that's not coming up too high off the ground, depending on how the jump shot animation looks, the gesture. So it's like, man, it gets tricky. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Hit that like, subscribe, AD build. Type it in on YouTube, OGAD, one of the chosen 5 builds. Hit that like, subscribe.